Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. So my name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Hussein. So I'm from Group 2 with Muhammad Rahimi, Faizal, Dizaki and Lukman. So today we are present about sustainable development of energy resources. So first of all, what is sustainable energy? Sustainable energy include any energy resource that cannot be depleted and remain viable forever. It doesn't need to be renewed or replenished. Sustainable energy also meets our demand for energy without any risk of going bad or running out. This is why sustainable energy is the answer to our energy needs. Example of sustainable energy source include wind, solar, and water, all of which can be considered inexhaustible and widely available to almost everyone. Geothermal energy can also be included as sustainable energy alternative energy resource. Geothermal energy creates usable energy from the planet's internal energy source, such as geyser. Okay, so I pass to the next person. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Rahimi bin Ayub. So today I would like to explain about the sustainable development of energy resources. So what is the relevant technology? So over the next several decades, more individuals will discover the advantage of using the energy technology to promote energy sustainability rather than getting energy from non-renewable energy. So it is also the fast-growing technology that offers the efficient, safe, ecology-friendly, and cheap energy extraction, conversion, transmission, storage, and usage without harming people, nature, or environment. So here is a sustainable energy that have three measures. For the first one is the economic growth, environmental stewardship, and social inclusion. So these are product of the energy resources. So for the first one is the wind energy. So we can see the wind turbine generate the electricity efficiently and cheaply. Wind power may exist alongside farming, conservation, and leisure. Wind energy might augment of or replace grid system as its price drop and energy storage and transmission infrastructure. So for the next one is the solar energy. So this is a solar energy that have a lower coal power plant emission by 94%. It also remove air contaminant like sulfur, nitrous oxide, and mercury, which cause the million or premature death each year. So solar power is currently cheaper than traditional power production in many countries. So for the third one is the crop rotation. So the industrial agriculture produce much of our food. Large monocrop farm that utilize plenty of fertilizer and insecticides. Industrial agriculture degrades soils, water, air, and climate. So the planting, what is the crop rotation? So this is planting different type of the crop on the same land on the rotational basis for the improving soil fertility. So for the energy crisis resolution is a 21st century priority due to do worldwide variance in governmental and the popular support for sustainable energy and the substantial knowledge needed to handle the numerous energy concern. Perfect solution will be challenged to find. So even the industry veterans use the renewable and sustainable interchangeably. Many renewable energy resources are also sustainable. So here we can see there are different between the renewable energy and sustainable energy. So for the renewable energy that come from the resource that can replenish themselves quickly enough to provide our requirement, then include the biomass, geothermal, hydropower, solar and wind. So not all the renewable energy is also sustainable, but improving the sustainable or renewable and fossil fuel can have the environmental benefit. For the sustainable energy, so the origin that won't put future generation at risk while satisfying our immediately energy demand, and that is include the geothermal, hydropower, solar and wind. And it also involve the collection and distribution. The energy must be efficient, acquire and distribute in order to be sustainable. So thank you, that's all from me.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and very good evening. I am Faizal bin Ali. I will explain about sustainable development of energy resources. Okay, sustainability is no longer just a buzzword but an environmental, economic and social driver that changes our day-to-day life in almost every way imaginable. This is obvious through the business community in which committing to sustainable practice is no longer in a nice to have, but we must put a must do as the negative impact of climate change become more obvious and ominous, with the potential to alter everything from supply chains to profitability. Okay, for the technology, sustainable energy is derived from resources that can maintain current operation without jeopardizing the energy need or climate of a future generation. The most popular source of a sustainable energy is wind, solar, hydropower are also renewable. Being environment friendly, reducing energy consumption using new renewable energy using LED light, reducing waste through new and more efficient designing, manufacturing, computer serve and associated subsystems that promote substantial environmental benefit cannot be ignored in a climate change global. Okay, next I will pass at my partner.
Okay, so for the solution is, okay, it has two solution. For the first is energy transition to renewable energy sources. Okay, it's unlike fossil fuels. Some energy sources are totally renewable and do not emit greenhouse gases. This clean and sustainable alternative energy solution include solar energy, hydropower, wind energy, geothermal energy, and biomass energy. Okay, and the second solution, which is energy efficiency and conservation. In order to prevent an energy crisis, it is also crucial that we consume less energy by improving and modernizing energy infrastructure such as smart grid solution and smart cities. It is also important that we replace all devices by energy efficient solution such as replacing traditional light bulbs by LED.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Luqmanul Hakim. I'm going to present the advantages of technology and economy. So the first advantage is contributing to GDP growth. The GDP is the sum of gross value added by all resident producers in the economy plus any product taxes and minus any subsidies not included in the value of the product. So the growth of many countries' GDP helped by the way technology is getting better. Next is increasing efficiency and mobility. Technology has made it possible for manufacturing companies to make more products, which has made prices for end customer more competitive. Next is improving communication and collaboration. So one benefit of technology in the international trade and other parts of the economy is that it makes it easier to communicate and work together across long distances and different time zones. Next is aiding cybercrime and security. So modern technology opens up a business to online security threats, including viruses and other software and hardware concerns. Dependence as downside of technology. Even though technology has made many industries more productive, it can also stop them in their tracks. When machine software or hardware break down or need to be fixed, it has a big effect on how well a business runs. This is because business depend on technology for everything they do. And the last one is moving faster than regulation can catch up. When technology is changing month to month, it's difficult for regulation and laws to keep up with the advancements. As a result, when issues arise due to technology reasons, there may not be guidelines on how to proceed from a legal or regulator standpoint.